videos are not bad for me.
Coming up next, we get to this UFC middleweight division fight. All right, so here he is, one of the best boxers on this UFC roster, and if this fight was to be contested under the Marquess of Queensberry rules, it would be no contest, but we got an MMA fight here tonight.
We would be talking about a one-round fight, because there are no fighters in the UFC that can compete with this guy in that one form of combat. Such a great jab, the head movement. It's never on a line. He's constantly going left to right, right to left. It's like a triangle. He's moving. You can never see a stationary target in his approach. And what I truly love about him is his ability to really dig that left body shot, to try and find the liver to end fights. We don't see knockouts like that very often. This man has done this a number of times in the UFC.
The sweet science. Some people think boxing is simple. It is anything but. This fighter has certainly mastered it. Well, he will never forget this experience, making the walk to that famed UFC octagon for the first time. But the question beckons, will there be nerves? Will there be jitters under the bright lights of the UFC octagon for the first time? He doesn't look wide-eyed necessarily here, but you have to be mindful of a possible adrenaline dump that could really affect your cardio if you're not ready for it. Our tale of the tape for this much-anticipated middleweight encounter. So 2 years, the gap in age, with some differences in height and a similar reach. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a boxer, holding a professional record of 22 wins, 7 losses. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 184 pounds. Fighting out of Shanghai, China, Big Daddy. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, making his UFC debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 176 pounds. Fighting out of Sao Paulo, Brazil, Grandmaster. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Lavigne.
The veteran Yves Lavigne draws the assignment here.
You ready? You ready?
All right, so here we go with round 1. This is his UFC debut, so you know what he did on the regional circuit, ran roughshod through a lot of the guys in his division. Now the question beckons, will his game translate to the big show? No denying he deserves to be here. We'll see how it goes here in his first UFC start.
And you learn a lot about these prospects when they're put in positions that they're not normally put in inside of the octagon. You can do them in practice, but there's a big difference when you experience it inside the UFC.
Timing his shots nicely here, champ.
He's doing a great job of mixing everything up and using a lot of diverse strikes. Big kick lands.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Oh, useful strike on the ground, that was. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape, or maybe look for a Kimura here.
You gotta scramble. You gotta move.
Strong bottom work here, staying busy.
Scramble.
Got clipped with the right hand. Oh, man. This ground and pound is good. Probably my favorite striking realm in MMA, and he's as good as it gets.
The problem is his opponent is not controlling his posture. He's allowing his opponent to get up, and when he does, he creates distance and space to land these beautiful ground and pound combinations.
Just over 2 minutes, round 1.
Go, guys,
There's no tell on that leg kick.
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active.
Nice kick.
Oh, he's wearing it now, bleeding from his cheek.
He's in close, so instead of punching, he's landing these nasty, vicious elbows.
Takedown defense holds up. And there comes the separation now. Oh, he connects with another uppercut. He's landed a few big ones so far here.
That is his best punch. He finds it from so many different positions.
Whoa!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, he might be out. Spinning back fist is there. Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. All right, he engages in the single collar tie.
Right hand punch from the clinch. Another punch to the head. He's really turning every part of himself into those strikes to the head.
All right, let's check out some of the action now from that previous round, and he really kept finding a home for those kicks.
Yeah, and why would you change it? If your opponent is not going to check, if he's going to stand there and he's not on his toes and he's stationary, you keep driving those kicks into his thighs, into his body until he makes some sort of adjustment.
All right, we'll see how it goes here in this next round. A high number of kicks landed there in the previous round, and at some point, these are going to really start to take their toll.
They do start to take an effect whenever you're taking kick after kick after kick, and watching him fight with that knowledge and that patience shows his fight IQ.
This fight's going to be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up.
He's out!
He got him!
Pinpoint strike to end this fight. It landed flush. I'm not even sure the opponent wholly saw it coming, and before he could recover, the referee was in to stop the fight. So a huge knockout victory for that fighter here tonight. Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
Well, hard to perform much better than he did tonight. A huge knockout under the lights. They'll be talking about that one for some time.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 35 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Grandmaster.
Well, we congratulate him on a huge knockout here tonight. He'll probably keep that smile while he's sleeping tonight after